everybody, my name is Cheri. Welcome to my stamp studio. So we're almost to the end of February, which means that we are almost to the end of celebration for this winter. There will be another celebration that comes back in the summer, but it will be completely different things that you can get for free, which is the best part of celebration because everything in here is free. So I have been trying to get all the way through all of the products, and I don't know that I've used the Simply Marvelous paper yet. That a video is posted, but it is right here ready to film after I'm done with this one. So I have used the Sunshine and Rainbows paper a couple of times because it's fabulous. And I wanted to make sure to really go back and highlight this one because the rainbow stamps and dies are currently on back order. So you can't order them right now from Stampin' Up, but you will be able to order them soon. And I don't want you to, when those are available, go, oh, I wanted the paper that went with it, and have the paper not be available, because this is just available free with purchase of $50. But you have to get it by the end of February. So go ahead and get some other stuff. So I'm going to show you today some other things that could go with it. And then you can go ahead and get the paper. And then when the stamps and dies are back in, you can get those. I think that I might have a class with the rainbow bundle later on once they're available again. I had intended to in February, but everybody loves them, so they were gone. So that is this card is super fast because I'm gonna do this one and get the Simply Marvelous, and then I'll have a little wrap-up video where I go back and show you all of the things that I have that I made with celebration products. And I'll probably post that on the 27th. February is always a tricky month. I don't think it's leap year. But for today, I'm going to use the Happy Hedgehogs. And the fun thing about the card that I'm going to do today is there's no die cut machine needed. So if you're new to stamping, punches are a great way to get started. And you don't need any big fancy machine to make today's card. So I'm going to use the Happy Hedgehogs. It is a bundle. It comes with a punch, and we're going to use that. But then I'm also going to use the Cloud Punch because it goes with the paper. So let's get going on the card. This will be so super fast, and it's such a cute and bright and happy card. In fact, I'm thinking it may be my thank you cards that go out, or a version of, to everybody who purchased in February. So here's the piece of paper that I've chosen to use. It's got the fun organic rainbows that are super on trend right now and all the different shades of blue. It will also go really, really well next month when you can buy these that are the rhinestone wave jewels. These will be my free gift with purchase if you buy from me in March online. So be watching for that. My March first email will have all the details. So if you're not on my email list, then go to my website and make sure you're on it. Then you always know what's going on. So this paper comes 6 by 6, as you can see. So I'm going to cut it 4, and then I'm going to cut this 5 1/4. Because it's 6 and I don't need it to be 5 1/4, but you know, I flipped my cutter the wrong way. So that's about 5 1/4. So then that leaves us this little scrap piece here that I'm not going to use, but then it also leaves this fun piece. And so when you've got the 6 by 6, it's nice to make use of it. I'm going to do this at 4 as well. So that's how we use this piece of paper, and it's going to be our back. And then you can see this paper also comes in the Rainbows, Sunshine and Rainbows pack, and it matches our punch. So I'm just going to slide it in here. Sometimes I've already used this one, so I'll show you in a second, and it wasn't a full one. So this time I'll use this one right here. But sometimes to make them work, you just have to get rid of that. That way the punch will slide up in there. So this will punch these out perfectly. So now we've got this. I'm gonna do my card opposite of what I've already done. So I've got this, and then I'm just gonna take this right here and do a little banner with it. And like I said, this is my card's gonna go opposite of the one I've already done because I like to use the scrap bits of the card of all this paper I made. And so I don't wanna not use this one because it's half a rainbow, because I'll be able to butt it right up against that and make it work. So the other one was cut off on that side. So now I have a Bermuda Bay card back. This is a super bright and fun, cheery springtime card. It's got that. And then I just have a little piece of white here. And on this, I'm going to use Bermuda Bay ink. And I'm gonna stamp, you can see this is a hedgehog builder. I'm just gonna use it for the hedgehog. So let's put this on here. I don't remember which way. Which way do we need to have this go? It's always nice to put your punch in and then see which direction. So the punch punches out the big one. And then you have another little guy. He's super cute too. And I wanted to use both of them. So I'm just gonna stick this one, Bermuda Bay on Bermuda Bay. So it's a nice little highlight for the inside of your card. Super cute. And then we've got, I'm only using Bermuda Bay ink. Let's get that little strip that we have here. And there's some grass. The set has all kinds of stuff, but for this one, I wanted it to be quick and easy. Like I said, it may end up being a version of my thank you cards, which when you're making a ton of cards, you want them to be super cute, but they also can't take, 20 minutes per card when you're making a ton of them to send to y'all as your thank you card. So I'm just adding this little bit of grass across the bottom. It doesn't have to be perfect because it's just kind of a highlight. So just fill that with grass. And then I chose the saying in the set that says, "It's so nice of you to be so nice." I'm just gonna stamp that there. So that's all the stamping. And let's punch this guy out. I'm gonna go ahead and cut this apart. Makes it always easier when you use your punches. If you just go ahead and cut, I've got Bermuda Bay fingers now. Slide this in here. And here's a tip. So to make this a little bit easier to get where I want it to be, I'm gonna use the sticky tip of my Take Your Pick tool. And it just grabs right on there, and then you can kind of hold it with that. It's at a bad angle for me to see. I was trying to show you the Take Your Pick. I don't want to lose any of my hedgehog. And then just pop that out. So you can see that you can do a builder, or I could, my original card had this stamped in a different color and then put on top, but there was really enough going on the card that I didn't need that. But this little tip is perfect for holding onto your punches. And then this one, I am also just gonna hand cut. You have those organic rainbows on there, so they don't need to be, none of your cutting needs to be super fancy or super perfect because the whole card is not. And then just trim this off here. Now let's just put this together. Told you it was fast. So I'm gonna put this here. I'm gonna get it all kind of laid up so I can put my ribbon on. So then we're just gonna put this to this side. Completely opposite, just different direction of my other card. And then I have the, I think it's called denim, denim ribbon. And it is in the January to June mini catalog. It's a really, it pulls in this navy that's in this, but not so dark navy because the denim feel to it kind of lightens it up because, it has that, the white denim streak, denim-y, is that a word? Streaks through it. So I'm just gonna tie a bow, maybe if I can tie. And again, I don't want it to be big. I want the hedgehog to be the focus, but there is a lot of fun on this card. Just pull that there. And just go ahead and put a little bit of adhesive here to kind of hold that center in. And then let's flip this over. And then you can just flip this around. You can use ribbon all the way around your card if you prefer that. This saves a little bit of ribbon. And then let's put this on here. And again, I want to make sure that right there where that ribbon is, I have some adhesive so it will hold both sides of it. That helps sandwich it in. Let's see how I did for cutting 5 1/4 when I didn't measure it. Oh, it's not bad. Now let's go with our cloud. And you can see it butts right up against that. So it doesn't even matter that that was a piece on your paper that was an edge. rainbow cloud. And then add our little hedgehog. I thought about popping him up, him, I don't know what it is. And then I'm gonna take my dimensionals. Oops, that's why she's not popped up, because I didn't want them both to be raised up. I wanted one thing to be the focal point. So we're gonna do this little banner that we hand cut, and we did not stress about it. Just put that there. See if you don't ever press hard till you know that. I'm gonna let a little bit more of my cloud show, because that's a super cute cloud. But don't press hard till you know it's where you want it. So then just 2 more fun touches. I'm going to take my Wink of Stella, and this will kind of also highlight your cloud. And then make her be a little bit glittery as well. Plus, when you do this with a Wink of Stella on one of the darker inks, you can see it kind of blends it around. I don't want her body to be just where her little fur is. And then you can kind of clean your brush off by going in her legs, and then I'm just gonna wipe it off up there. And then there's no more Bermuda Bay left on there. And then for our embellishments, these were just the perfect color. And at first I was gonna put them in rocks, but you kind of lost it. So I pulled them back off. And these are our faux sea glass. Is that what they're called? Yep, faux sea glass. So I'm just gonna use them to make a super cute little tag. I went with the one size larger, and then the other 2, I got the little tiny ones. So how fast was that? And so super cute. And then when you open it up, you've got your other little hedgehog. And here's the one. So if when my cloud went the other direction and this part got cut off, then I just changed the direction of the cards. So don't be so into feeling like when you're gonna copy something, it has to be exactly so. Make it work with what you have. So here's what I have for you today. Remember, you just have a couple of days left to get all the free stuff out of Celebration. And I'm also, if you take my classes, my Waves class will be opening soon. Right now I'm working on getting Club is almost ready to go out the door. And then the daffodil stuff has been ordered and is on the way. And when I get it, then I'll cut it all up and I'll send it out to you too. But then the Waves one will be opening. So I don't want you to miss that one. Everybody have a great day. Bye.